welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified for all my future videos. Vamos a empezar. Shout out to my sister for being the hand model today. We're going to do some dual forms with polygel. I know dual forms can be a pain in the butt for some people, but we're going to do this tutorial, and as always, first we have to prep. So I got my cuticle drill bit, I pushed all those cuticles back, and I'm just going to go in and get all that dead skin. After we dusted all the dust off, I got my 100/180 file, and her nails are already kind of thin as they are, so I just went really lightly when it came to filing her nails because I didn't want any more damage to be done. Then I got some alcohol, took off the dust, and then I got my pH bond, and I put one layer of that pH bond, and then I put one layer of primer. When it comes to dual forms, you definitely have to be careful. I mean, I'm learning a lot myself when it comes to dual forms, but the trick is that the dual form has to reach from sidewall to sidewall. If it's too small, odds are that the polygel is going to ooze out when you lay it on your nail. So you have to make sure that the dual form is just the right fit. Not too small, not entirely too big, but just right. Once I sized my dual forms out, I got that base coat from Model 1. You can literally use any base coat you have. You just put a nice thin layer, you cure it for 30 seconds or 60 seconds, whatever you prefer. Then I got my Makartt 335 color. I put a nice bead on the dual form, and basically you have to tap it and stretch it down or stretch it out just until you reach the right thickness. You don't want it to be too thick in the cuticle. You definitely don't want it to be too thick at the tip. So it really is about that balance and making sure that everything is perfect. Básicamente, you put it on the nail just like that, and I've heard a lot of different methods. One is you slide it in, one is you place it in, but honestly it's whatever works best for you. You obviously don't want it to ooze out, and you want it to be perfect. I like to brush under the nail too, that way it's not sticking to my skin. Then it pops off, and look at how it looks after 60 seconds. Like, oh, beautiful. 70% alcohol to manage the polygel. I have heard of other methods that I will explore on this channel, but for this video I use 70% because it's what I had on hand and it's easy to have the polygel glide off your brush. For this nail, I wanted to put glitter in it, so I used my Model 1's base coat. I put a nice thick layer, and then I grabbed some chunky glitter, and I just put it where I wanted it to show in the dual form. After the glitter, I cured that for 60 seconds and then I grabbed another bead of my 335 Makartt Polygel, and with 70% alcohol, I dipped my brush and just moved the polygel around to the way that I wanted it. So basically it started oozing out because I put too much, so definitely don't make my mistake. I would definitely start off with smaller beads and move those around, and then if you need more, put more, but don't just put a big chunk like I did. Curing for another 60 seconds, I wanted to just double check that everything was all cured. I grabbed some alcohol and you wipe underneath the nails. Because there's dual forms on top, the top doesn't have that sticky layer that we're always fighting about. It's only underneath the nail. Then I grabbed my 100-100 file, and she wanted a really squared look, so I tried my best. same file, I went very carefully towards the cuticles, and I just wanted to get rid of that in between. Then I grabbed some alcohol, cleaned everything off, and then we went in with a little gem look. So we did some cuticle gem with the Model 1's top coat. We put some gems. After we put a top coat on all the nails and cured that for 60 seconds, this is the finished look. We put some cuticle oil and girl, it's on and poppin'. Look how beautiful they came out. I'm obsessed with the glitter, the gems, the color. It's just beautiful. Well, this is the end of the video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that share button, and I'll see you next time.